Welcome to the NGP podcast, episode 2.
It's episode 1.
No, this is episode 2.
Episode 0 was the one that came out last week.
It was the draft.
This is episode 1.
Really?
I labeled it 0.
Oh,
That was
shit.
removed.
Mark it 0.
Okay, well, episode 1 then.
Because it's covering past week 1.
This is week 1
Yeah.
coverage.
Alright, well, I'm your
I could
host.
just label this
Macho
one
Man.
episode 2.
Yeah, we'll have a
I'll
mysterious
label
episode.
this one episode 2. We'll just skip one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Leave a mystery.
I'll label this episode 2 week 1.
Maybe episode 2 can be like a lost episode.
Alright, we're not restarting. We're keeping what's in there. Alright. I'm your host, Macho Man, here with my co-host.
Zach Bradley. And then
Good energy to start.
flew across the
Alright, well, we have 2 guests today, Ben the Cat and Riley Bradley.
Really excited to be here. Current champion and trophy holder.
Not for long though.
Yeah, very happy to be here though.
He's got a couple weeks left.
This has been a lifelong dream of mine.
Yeah, actually, oh, dude, me and Ben went salmon fishing today.
Did you?
Yeah,
You want to admit to any illegal?
Actually, I was about to admit to something illegal. we definitely broke into your parents' house today.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we went to your parents' house today and got into your boat and stole some hooks and shit
we got
out
those
of the
treble
front.
hooks.
Yeah, the treble hooks with the weights.
Oh, nice.
I found that really funny that
We
we
caught
did
a couple
that.
salmon legally.
Yeah, there were,
Right.
I only had 2 biters today.
Yeah. They wanted the hook.
Oh, you should have seen Ben though, man. It was hilarious. So I get one on. I'm like, oh, I got one.
Yeah,
And
he tells me he gets one,
and-
and then it jumps out of the water.
Yeah. So it comes out of the water, like, big salmon jumping. Ben goes, oh! And then you hear the splash, because it lands back in the water, and then he snaps me off. He gets interested. He gets away, but then my mom, who's like at the campground, like it's a couple 100-yard hike.
Yeah.
She comes down and she's like, "Whoa, did Ben fall in the water?" Because he yelled so loud when that fish jumped, and then you could hear the splash.
Yeah.
So it's not like Ben fell in the water.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, we didn't catch anything. It was a pretty much a disaster.
Yeah, you got 2 in line, just couldn't get him in the boat.
Yeah, good seal the deal. And Ben didn't get anything. He did a couple casts.
I
Speaking of
hooked
Ben,
a
should we-
hooked a
He's
leaf.
more of a bluegill guy.
Speaking of Ben,
Yeah.
should we start off with Ben's disaster of last
My
week?
disaster.
Yeah, your disaster of last week.
Oh.
1 loss. Half the
Yeah,
half
but
the league has
two
1
goose
loss.
eggs. 2 goose eggs.
2
Oh.
goose eggs, and I still almost won.
That's really.
That's not an achievement. Troy might be the worst team in the entire league.
If a team's getting bashed, it should be Troy's team by almost losing to a double goose egg team.
I'm saying you almost lost to, you lost to the team. I
You
think
guys,
is the worst team in
those
the
2
league.
are last on my list of the order of teams.
Yeah, well, we gotta skip to that.
Is this the
We're- I
last
wanna
of
start
yours?
right
Is
out
this
with-
yours?
Okay, we're skipping right to the last one.
Yeah.
Then.
We'll
Okay,
flip it.
It was $2 1 cup versus the Stu Gott's pile of shit team.
Yeah. Which that's
Oh,
changed
yeah,
his name.
so-
So you're cutting out Dan Lebter.
I am pissed off about what you did to Dan Levitard.
Well, I mean,
It is a disgrace to put Stu Gatz ahead of Dan
It's the
Levitard.
Stu Got show with Dan Levitard.
No.
I mean, it's just
Stu Gatz has not earned that. You're insulting Dan.
Stu Got carries the show.
Ben looks,
You insulted him by making your shitty team that lost to Troy your team name. I've been holding this. I saw this. You changed your team name earlier this week, and
Changes were made.
I've been pissed off ever since.
you lost to the auto drafter.
That was the other thing. A guy who auto drafted, you lost to him. Week 1.
He has 2 Buccaneers receivers.
And the guy he auto drafted got hurt almost immediately.
I don't think he played him though.
Oh, he did.
I don't think
didn't.
So he didn't even. One of his top 4 picks, he didn't even play.
Yeah.
Fine. mean,
Well,
I also didn't play one of my top.
I don't hate his team.
He was hurt.
I don't hate his team. I tell you what, though. Everybody thought the auto draft pickup of both Mike Evans and Chris Godwin was bad, but starting to look pretty good with the injury to Chris Godwin, I would say. No? Troy's just thinking 2 steps ahead. However, that's probably the only good decision he's made.
Did he
in
also
the draft.
get Julio on his team then?
I don't think he's got Julio on his
He's
team.
the only one that's.
I think Nolan has Julio on his team.
He's the only
he
true
went
wide
Kyler
receiver.
Murray, who is more concentrating on playing Modern Warfare than he is NFL football.
That's true.
Ben went Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good team.
Yeah, except now he's can't.
Yeah,
but-
his team's pretty sparse.
Now, I
barely beat a
want to
team
talk
with a
about
double
Ben's
boot
team here. I got in my notes it said.
I
Ben,
got one more thing
wait,
to
hold
say.
on.
Okay.
Now, what level of scaredness are you for Cam Akers, Terry McLaurin, and Alvin Kamara? Most of your starters.
Who's hurt right now? You see, he wasn't-
0%.
Cal-
Alvin
Kamara
Kamara
was-
will be starting tomorrow.
He was not practicing.
Yeah, it sounds
today.
like they're.
Practice? We're talking about practice?
I think it's.
He was not practicing today.
I just
And
meant
they
throughout
signed Latavius Murray this week.
I mean throughout the season though. I mean, McLaurin is he wide receiver 3 on that team now?
Look, the other guy just got a couple touchdown
Samuel.
passes.
I picked
Curtis
him up.
Samuel and Dobbins.
Curtis
Playing, I
Samuel
picked him
got
up
like
and
11
playing him.
targets.
And,
Listen,
and
it's
played
a
him
season-long
like,
game.
Like Pittman this week.
It's a season-long game.
And you had Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who you didn't even play.
So-
You played Cam Akers, who played he got 3 carries. You played him over Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, 3 carries, 0 yards. At least he didn't get negative points. That would have been...
He did have negative points for a little while.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Cole Kmet, who you tried to give me the worst dynasty trade offer of all time for.
What was the trade?
You just tried to get me to trade you back that 2nd round pick.
Yeah, I want that 2nd round pick
for
back.
Cole Kmet. I'm
Listen.
why the fuck would I want this?
You will want Cole Kmet by week
For
2.
his
By
one
the end of
target,
week
his
2.
one singular target.
By week 2. So you
By the
want
end of
him-
week 2. By the end
You
of
want
week
him
2.
when you wake up in the morning.
When you're gonna wake up tomorrow with a totally different perspective.
I might actually want him because George Kittle is just fucking me in the ass constantly.
All right, let's go to the next matchup here.
Yeah, I've had enough. It's 2 bottom dwellers.
2 teams that should have both lost.
So I want to go to the Twinkie Bears versus Tiger Woods here. So Riley versus Matt last week.
Just a
Dylan,
pound.
this
It was total domination for Riley.
There was a
yeah.
couple
Top
dominations.
We're doing
this
the
week.
order that I have.
Top
Are
score
we?
of the
Oh,
week
Yeah,
right there.
Riley
This looks
and
pretty
Matt.
good. Yeah, Riley's well, we talked him up in the pre-draft show, Riley's team. So I guess give us credit for that.
Yeah.
That's one of the teams we like to start the year.
Twinkie
Although-
Bears is a historic
Although
franchise.
now my my best player last week is not playing.
Oh, yeah,
Who's that?
Pittman's out.
Pittman.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, well, I didn't really like him anyways.
Yeah, Ben's been talking shit all week about how bad Pittman is.
Oh,
Yeah.
9 for
Interesting
121.
Scored almost 30 points. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Very interesting.
Ben said he wouldn't take him on his team. He said he'd drop him.
Yeah, I'd probably
Too
cut
good.
him.
Too good for Ben.
I'd cut him. Easy cut.
Ben likes his guys to. He likes the guys that aren't selfish. Only want 3 carries.
And
a game.
If that.
And also, I'm blaming Matt for killing Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
After the whole drop, pick him back up thing.
Yeah. Well, Matt's having he's having a similar situation what I had last year, where you draft the stack of the quarterback and receiver, and then the quarterback goes down. And it just fucks you double because you lose the quarterback and now CeeDee Lamb is useless.
Yeah, word on the street, Matt's open to trade talks. He's ready to trade the
he's
team.
benching him right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll go. He's gonna go 0-2 this week.
Yeah, Matt.
And then he
once
plays me week 3, so I'm gonna probably smash him. He's gonna go 0-3, and he's gonna panic and trade everything away.
Yeah, once he's 0-2, maybe 0-3. Yeah, he's gonna make a trade.
I mean, I think it's already over for him. So
Ben, what do you got to say on the matter, though?
I got a lot to say.
I want to hear it. Yeah, you came in with notes today.
So I was initially pretty worried for this team and coach, just because we all know he just had a couple of beautiful twin girls born. I didn't know how he was going to balance the fatherhood with his true love of fantasy football. But I think we can say
His one true love.
His
fantasy
one true-
football.
I can say it's not going to be a concern anymore. Did an aggressive strat of going 0
He's
RB.
going to be able to spend a lot of time with his
Yeah, he
children.
did an
Very
aggressive
soon.
strat of going 0 RB,
Yeah.
0 wide receiver.
I don't think he
The
took.
running backs turned out better than his wide receivers.
Well, did he take a running back before round 5? The
Uh,
running
Didn't
back
he take- he took-
1
no,
and
he
2.
took 4 receivers before.
Well, I
he did
guess
that.
I thought he
did
took A.J. Dillon in
Well,
like round
one.
4.
Sorry, he went
Oh, yeah,
one
okay,
receiver.
okay.
One wide receiver.
But his running backs are A.J. Dillon and Devin Singletary.
Oh, hey, the A.J. Dillon thing actually looked like
Yeah,
it might have
yeah.
worked out for him.
Yeah.
That's,
That's what I'm saying. His receivers were worse than his quarterback.
I mean, Cooper Kupp does. Yeah, he's got Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, but like
That's not
Deontay
bad.
Johnson.
Yeah, he also
and,
didn't play
CeeDee
Cordell
Lamb.
Patterson and played
Yeah,
Devin
Oh,
Singletary
shit.
over
Yeah, he-
Cordell Patterson.
yeah
I don't
Devin-
know.
Devin
fucked up
Singletary. That guy does not play.
Well, he was hyping him up the whole time. He kept tweeting RB1
I really
over and
don't
over
understand
again.
it. It's like the definition of fucking the split carry RB by committee is the Buffalo Bills.
I think
No,
I
he
think
just-
all of-
He
I
just
think
kept
all
saying
of Matt's-
RB1 over and over in the group chat.
I think all of Matt's running backs are going to end up being headaches, other than Cordell Patterson. He might be at a risk of being like hurt.
I think I believe in Dillon more than you guys. He's got a sweet
I think
name.
it's going to flip flop week after week. Like I think this could be a Jones.
I
week.
think Dillon could lead the league in touchdowns this year, though.
Maybe
That is a
he
bold
did
statement.
most of his work in the
I mean, he
passing
could,
game.
but I think that's unlikely.
Dude, I called him. I
That'd
called
be
all
very
the touchdown guys last year, though. Come on.
You got a
Yeah, but
touchdown
he-
guy on your team.
He mostly killed it in the receiving game. Though. He had like 5 receptions.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he's catching the ball too.
Who are you
I think
oh.
that pick's gonna work
Yeah.
out pretty well.
I was gonna
No, I
say
think it'll
CD
be
was
fine,
not.
but I just think all of his, he's not going to have much consistency.
I think we keep talking about
And now he's got
Matt's
to see,
team
like-
wins. Riley's team was super impressive. Everyone
Yeah.
played well.
Yeah.
And we only talk about Matt's
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
Riley, your team was just too good and kind of boring. It's not that interesting
It
to talk
was.
about.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next matchup here, though. Ben, who do you got on your list there next? Well,
Next, I got Gator versus Jerry the Bag.
Jerry the Bag.
Yeah,
huh?
Jerry, I would be in full on panic.
Yeah.
If I was
You think
Jerry?
Jerry should be in full on panic mode?
Yeah, I would be if I was him.
Yeah, the wide receivers, Metcalf and Juju. That's looking, and Cooper. Oh my God.
I kind of like DK. It's just I just think that they're gonna start running the ball and it's gonna be the season's over.
Well, the
if they
pro-
feed the ball to
Yeah,
him,
it's-
he could be a wide receiver 1.
He had 7 catches though for 36 yards.
That's gonna be.
But
That is feeding
They
him
gotta-
the ball.
it didn't work.
Yeah, well, the problem is I don't think Genos are reliable.
no, the problem isn't that. It's the problem they're not letting Gino cook. They should let Gino cook.
Dude, he was cooking. He was cooking. Did you see that on the run throw he made for the touchdown?
He's
It was
pretty sick,
impressive.
man.
He was a little silent in the second half. Gator, we roasted Gator for the Saquon pick, but that's looking like
Yeah, that
solid.
reach is looking like it was just a good stretch. Because damn, that was impressive.
But Damian Harris, that looks awful. That's not going to work out. He's going to have trouble with his.
Well, no, the one guy just went on IR though.
Yeah, but that more affects, I think, Ramondre. Because
Nah.
I don't think that they're not going to. I think Damian Harris had like 6 receptions all last year.
Yeah.
And Ty Montgomery was doing all the receiving.
Yeah, but what if you put Harris into the first, second down role, and then Stevenson just gets put down in the third down stuff now?
Sure. Though they have that Pierre. They've hyped up that Pierre Strong guy a lot too. So
Nah,
he might
that
just
guy's a
step
bust.
right in and
They don't even know
Yeah,
who
Gators.
it is.
Gators team. I mean, that's a great team. Other than like
needs to
not
find
having
another
a second running back. I mean, even
I mean, he was
Pollard. Oh, he's got Hop.
his
Oh,
bench is
he's got all the
Very
Green Bay
good bust.
guys.
yeah. Pollard
In-
didn't look very good.
like a 20% chance of booming.
Holy crap, he's got
yeah, and they did the
5 rookies. He's got 5. He's got all the rookies on his bench.
Yeah, didn't Aaron Rodgers basically say this week that all the fucking young wide receivers on his team fucking suck?
Well, I mean,
I think he's been saying that for a
think
couple
it's
weeks
quite
now.
clear.
Yeah, but I
yeah.
think he like really doubled down this week.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed off about the drop pass, first
Yeah.
play of the game.
He
Yeah.
pretty much said like, "I'm not changing the way I play for these losers."
Yeah.
Oh, I think I had something here for old chicken grease. I can
Oh,
find
yeah.
it.
So Najee Harris, Liz Frank. It's not looking good.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that news.
Well, no, I guess it isn't a Liz Frank now. He sprained his ankle, but I don't know. It's a sketchy.
Those are like two totally different things.
Yeah, but he had a Liz
One of them
Frank.
is
He had,
seasonal
he
injury.
had a Liz Frank in the offseason.
I mean, the
Like a
injury
minor
report
Liz
says
Frank.
foot.
We just do it for fun.
And then Leonard Fournette looks good.
Isn't that what took ETN out last year?
No, he.
I thought he had the Liz Frank.
Or yeah, he did, but he had. There's different severities.
Oh, okay.
It's a Liz
Is it
Frank
Liz
injury.
Frank?
Also, Juju
So-
Is
looked
Liz
fucking
Frank the
awful
one
this
where
week.
if it completely tears,
You
it's not
can't
that bad, but if
see
it
your.
tears a little, is that the
Here.
one?
That's
that
the
Peyton
foot one,
Manning
I
had?
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I changed my mind here. I don't think Troy's the worst team. I think Jerry is the worst team.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Yeah,
I was looking at his team, and there's like
Well, remember,
two players I like on it.
He's
that's
got-
what, no. Remember, we said that during the draft
yeah.
recall show. We said he probably has the worst team, and
Yeah.
then
I'm gonna power
he
rank
fired
him.
back with a bunch of shit talk saying,
He was
"Oh,
upset.
you'll wait, yeah,
Yeah.
you'll regret those words," type of stuff.
We were mostly on point. We said him and Troy's teams were going to be terrible, and they were both terrible.
He's got
Yeah,
Amari
there-
Cooper.
I think we
Yeah.
also said Ben's team was going to be terrible.
Big mistake.
Did we say?
I
Yeah.
think
Well,
we
we
did.
see, Jared messed
Mine
up.
was tied for
Jerry-
last in the
Was-
rankings.
Jerry
well, I
messed up
tied a lot
too.
of people for last.
Jerry messed up too by not playing his guy, Robbie Anderson.
That's
That
true.
is,
He
yeah.
should
I
have
thought-
played his guy. Was that a waiver wire pick?
That's true. How many? How
Or
many?
were the other Panthers players on his team?
Yeah.
He
were?
did drop both
He
the.
dropped,
he dropped, I think he dropped both
I don't know if he drafted
backup
those.
running backs. Yeah, the
Oh
backup
yeah,
talent.
to spend what is it, $50?
No, no.
on
Hey, well,
Fed?
that's coming up. That's later
Okay.
on in the show where I start
to spoil
ripping
anything.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did put a bid in on him. But,
What did you?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Amari Cooper?
Not much.
I was expecting a little bit more at the beginning of the season. I think
I
I would hope to see a turnaround in week 2, but if he can, if Jerry can hold on until that rapist comes back.
Like way more reception.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, one of my favorite quotes from Jerry the Bag actually is, "If you ain't clutch, you ain't much." And Cooper's definitely not clutch because God, is he bad?
Oh,
Yeah, there's not much more to take out of this one, I don't think.
That's
Yeah,
pretty much
alright.
everything I got.
Yeah, let's move on to the next matchup here.
Other than Gator reached a ton.
All right, Ben, who's next on the list here?
I have Matt Lash and Lincoln. Bourbon Meyer versus
Who's
Tuanot.
Bourbon Meyer?
That's Matt Lash.
Oh,
I think that's
Yeah.
Matt Lash.
it's,
And then Lincoln with his new name, Tuanon.
yeah, that's
I
an
like this
awesome name.
name.
I'm pretty sure I gave that to him.
Yeah, we were
but-
talking about it last week.
2-9,
and
yeah.
Lincoln liked it.
Well, because I like to follow the Dan Levitard show quite a bit, and big Miami guy, so they're always talking about
I also
Tua
wouldn't
and
be
stuff.
surprised if Lincoln was a member of QAnon in real life. So it doubles down.
yeah. So Lincoln's second round draft pick. T. Higgins getting hurt.
I think he's going to play this week, though.
Yeah.
Lincoln's team, I would say I love Lincoln's team.
That's what I have
He's
in my
gonna
notes
turn it
here. I
around.
think,
He's
yeah.
gonna turn it around.
He's
this
got
week.
Tua and Tyreek, and that is a money stack.
no, T.
That might be
Higgins-
the most money stack
Should
in
we,
the
should we
entire
always
league.
call
Higgins
Lincoln at
was,
12:30 at night?
We talked about this, and we think he's going to answer and not say anything.
If you call him right now, he won't. I don't
You
think
think he'd be pissed off?
Well, we were saying we think if you call him, he might answer.
If I did, he'd probably think I was in some terrible accident.
I don't think so. I think he knows exactly what
Yeah,
you'd be
I think
calling
he
him
won't
out.
answer if he-
Yeah, I think he knows.
But I think he goes to bed fairly, or I don't think
he's-
we'll get
He'll be
him.
pissed off. He probably silences his
I
phone.
thought he was a bit of a night owl.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we're in the cabin though. He goes to bed.
Yeah.
Well, he stays up later than Nolan does, and
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Matt
remember
Lash-
when Nolan kept calling him and he wouldn't answer the phone though, and then Zach called him and he answered right away.
Yeah, he did.
It's-
Nolan said
but
he
he-
called him like 3 times.
oh, then he's like, "What do you want?" But you gotta say about Lincoln, he got his guys, and
He got his
got
guys.
his
guys, none of them worked out.
not yet. I got belief in this team. This team's
I
really.
think where he got-
Tyreek's gonna work out. He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I think
T.
where he got
Higgins,
Justin
I think
Tucker
will
is a
work
steal.
out. I think T. Higgins will be fine.
And then I don't think.
Yeah, Higgins will be good. I think ETN could have had 2 touchdowns.
Are they worth where
Is
he
ETN
drafted
on
him?
that
He dropped
team?
2 passes. didn't he?
Yeah, well, no,
It was
the
his
one
own
wasn't a
fault.
drop. It was just an over. He missed
Yeah.
them. The one was just a straight drop.
I didn't get a chance to say this week 0, but I think Lincoln's probably my favorite to win the whole dang thing at the end of the year.
I think we ranked him pretty high, if I recall.
We did, so we loved
I'm saying it now.
You're
I
calling,
didn't have a chance.
calling the
last week.
championship.
Yeah. If I had to.
It's a bold take.
No.
Not even if I have to. I want
Yeah,
to.
I want, it's not that I have to. I want to.
I was
say
kind of
it's
thinking
not.
too. Lincoln's bench was terrible, and now his bench picks are actually no.
It's getting better. Well,
The
he's
worst.
got a lot of veteran guys in that team. I mean, he's had
Yeah.
Justin Tucker how many years in a row now?
Wait, what do you guys like about his bench?
Everything.
Stevenson's on there, I guess.
No, I'm saying.
Let me pull it up.
I mean,
Jarvis,
they're not like
Adrian.
they're not like guys that you'd want to play, but they're guys that you could play and hope for the performance they had week 1.
Actually, man, you want to look at
AJ Green had negative points.
look at Bourbon Meyer's team. Look at that bench.
That is a bench right there.
Matt Latch is a
There's
good team.
a lot of guys he should have played in place of the starters too.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen got hurt though.
Oh, the Damian Pierce thing. He's got to feel like a little bit of an idiot right now for that one,
I
though.
was
Yeah.
never in on Damian Pierce for redraft.
Well,
liked him
yeah,
in
I mean
Dynasty, but-
Houston just is a.
Well, you should. Yeah, they know
I
what they
believe,
like. Give 'em
I
some,
could not believe when I went to go
get him
pick
some
up
Rexy B.
I could not believe when I went to go pick up Rex Burkhead this week that he was already on bench. I could not believe somebody actually rostered Rex
Not
Burkhead
only
before I-
rostered, drafted.
Oh, you drafted
I got
him?
flamed in week 0 podcast for
Yeah,
picking
we
up
were
Rex
saying that most
Burkhead.
of the-
Oh, you don't know what this guy doesn't know what he's doing here.
We
I
made
gotta
fun
say,
of that.
he
I
was
don't
a guy-
remember that at all.
he was a
Also
guy
made
that I
fun of
thought
how
about
racist
drafting.
Your team looked because you drafted the bald white dude.
Yeah.
And you also
We
drafted
knew
the
what you
kicker.
were doing. Yeah, it's not actually because you thought he was going to be good.
Well, he's good.
I don't know. I think I ended up.
I don't know if he's good.
He's a veteran. That's
he's
what we
getting a
need
lot
on
of
my
carries.
Oh, Ben, you really let down Fish and Frank's today by not ever hooking up with a fish, by the way.
I got my Fish and Frank shirt still on. So.
Yeah, no apostrophe, though.
Did I not hook a fish today?
No, you caught that leaf and tried to claim it was a fish at one point.
It was a catch. I caught something.
You reeled in a leaf, yeah.
What's the
All right, let's go to the next match.
next game?
though.
Next
Okay, let's
matchup,
spend
I
too
have
much.
Dylan Nolan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan.
Total bullshit. Man, I got half my team played in that rain game. That is not fair.
Here it's supposed
A
to
real
rain again
a
for,
real commissioner would not have even counted that.
I'm pretty sure that the San Francisco game is supposed to rain again this week.
I think I had heard that. There's no way it can rain harder than what it rained, though.
No.
What was that game last year where it was like a monsoon? It was some crazy weather event.
I don't know. That's what was happening
I
during.
think it was like a
Why
Seattle
the,
game or something.
why the hell don't they just put a roof on that damn building? That's the
There was
dumbest
something
thing
too where
I've
they
ever
put
seen.
like a new turf in or something, and it like didn't.
Apparently they
drain
forgot the
like the way it was
drainage
supposed
under
to
the
or
new
something.
turf. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see those guys? They were skipping across like stones, man. It was unbelievable.
The slide at the end of the game was pretty sick, though.
That was pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah, he went.
That
30
was the
feet.
highlight. That was definitely the
He
highlight of the
slid
game.
30 feet.
he went from he started the slide at the 20-yard line and made it. To
And
the
what
end.
I had like
Through the end
4 people playing in that game.
Yeah, but
Mooney,
what about
Trey
what about
Lance.
Austin Hooper, the one that you just paraded?
Yeah.
Like, he was the greatest pick of the
I
year.
was
dummy.
not. I was
You
not
don't
gonna.
even
I was
know.
never gonna bring that.
Also,
up.
I was going to bring up this. This is not related to the matchup. You picked up Gerald Everett. And
Yeah, and I dropped him Thursday morning.
And then he
That's
just went
for
out
later
and
in the
got
show.
11
Damn it.
yards.
We doing waiver pickups later on in the
I
show.
just seen that this morning before I was getting on my flight, and I was like, I bet you Dylan was fucking furious
Yeah.
about that when he was watching the game.
He was just too hyped about.
Well, you would not believe who I traded a 3rd-round pick for.
3rd-round pick.
Yeah.
He got a touchdown in the game.
Dynasty.
He had probably the most clutch touchdown in the
Yeah.
game.
In that game the other night. Oh,
Yeah.
Palmer or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
guy's
get
a
to watch any
stud.
of the game.
3rd-round pick. That's all it took for me to get that guy.
Yeah.
It's working out so
And
far.
you know Justin Herbert goes to 4th down,
He's had a touchdown.
game on the line. You know who he threw it to? Josh Palmer, his boy.
Is that
His
the one
guy.
where he was like he couldn't scramble or something? Because because he was all fucked up. I heard people talking.
He had
about
bad ribs, but he knew where to go with the ball.
Yeah, but like people were like saying like all he needed to do was scramble for 1 yard.
Who has him in our league? Is it you?
I don't have him in.
Who has him in the NGP?
I don't know.
Do I have him in the NGP?
I think somebody played Palmer in our league.
Yeah,
I
probably.
played-
I have a feeling it was me,
I played him in the NGP league.
or not? Yeah,
Oh, you
who's
played
got him in the
main
home league?
Yeah.
I got him in the home
Yeah,
league.
you played him, I think.
Okay, I'm screwed. Yeah, I did
You
play.
have
him,
him
yeah.
in Dynasty and in the home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a good player when he's
You
out
do,
there.
Dylan.
No,
You
I
do.
know talent. The Austin Hooper thing, though, man. Wow, was I wrong? on that.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt
And
more
McCaffrey,
wrong.
are you a little worried about McCaffrey? I would be a little bit. He had
No.
the lowest.
I'm worried about his quarterback.
Yeah, but lowest.
Throw your stupid
touches.
stats out
Yeah,
there.
but it was
I don't
lowest
care.
touches since 2017 for him.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hasn't
he
played in
played.
2 years. He had
No,
to
but,
work his way back in.
I'm just saying, lowest touch count.
See,
in
I don't
games
know.
Played since 2017.
You can't really. That's week 1.
Yeah, and then
Baker was probably trying to
they've
prove
realized
something.
they realize how bad Baker is now. McCaffrey will get the ball a little more.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Also,
Baker
he
was
did
trying
have
to
like
prove
that
something, so-
where he picked up that fumble and ran it for like 40 yards.
Yeah.
That doesn't count apparently.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that doesn't count. That's fumble yardage. We don't count fumble yardage in our
It's
league.
like some blind stat that for whatever reason doesn't count.
Yeah.
As anything.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty sad when I heard that. Yeah.
That's maybe the reasoning is so like negative, like loss on fumble yardage. Like if your guy gets a fumble and like runs backwards or something.
I guess that makes sense, but come on. Come on. I got screwed on that one.
See, if it's in the backfield, a fumble in the backfield, and the guy picks it up and runs for it, it should probably count.
Yeah, well, the snap, he fumbled the snap, and it just kind of bounced straight to McCaffrey, and he took it up the middle for about 30 yards.
Yeah.
I
Well,
also have.
So if
oh,
you had
maybe he should just be snapped the ball directly
Yeah, so
every
if you
play.
direct snapped to McCaffrey and the ball bounced and hit the ground, it's technically a fumble.
Yeah.
Did you?
So then he doesn't get yardage.
Did you hang
Right.
on to? Did you hang on to Nick Folk this week, or did you drop him?
I still got him.
Oh, I'd be worried, just because the
Nah.
Patriots look so fucking bad.
I'm not worried.
The Patriots might end up being the worst team in the NFL this week.
I mean, they're going to be bad, but, but I don't think they'll be the worst.
I think they're going to be the worst offense in the
Is it-
NFL.
That offense, I'm a believer in. Oh, not a believer, but I don't think Mac
They have,
Jones
like-
is that bad. And they got
I don't
enough
think he's that
wide
bad
re-
either, but I don't think he has anybody
Yeah,
to do
who's-
anything with.
He's got a bunch of B receivers.
Devontae Parker, I don't think got
like
us.
C's.
I think it's Myers.
Jacoby
Yeah,
Myers.
he's a B
He's got
plus.
that guy that came from San
I
Francisco.
think
a couple
Parker
years
Parker
ago.
will be fine. One bad game.
I don't think so.
He's
Overreacting
he hasn't-
a little
He hasn't looked
I
good
don't
in a
think-
very long time.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's never looked good. He just catches contested balls all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
just had
man.
Ryan Fitzpatrick who just threw it to him.
Did you- Ryan Fitzpatrick freaked out on Dan Levitard's show this week. Did you see that?
What about Brady
Total
or whatever?
freak out.
Uh,
Total freak out.
No, because they were asking him about getting hurt on a water slide at the beginning of last year, and that's when he really got injured. Not during that game.
Yeah.
You didn't hear there's rumors.
No.
Some
I
guy.
do remember
There
that.
was a
I
guy.
remember
Yeah, a
those
couple
rumors.
people were calling into like some Boston radio station or something. Or where was he playing last?
Washington.
Yeah, some Washington radio station saying, yeah, they were at the water park a week before the season started and saw Ryan Fitzpatrick getting off the water slide, like holding his shoulder.
So he did like the.
Yeah, so that was a
He
rumor.
did like the construction thing where you like get hurt at home and you like fall so you can get workman's.
Yeah,
comp.
well,
He did
so
like
that's
it.
what. So then they asked him about it as like a joke, and he got. So he's joking around the whole show with them, doing the whole motherfucker thing. He's the that Tom Brady was talking
Yeah.
about, and then they ask him about that, and he's like, I don't want to talk about it, like because I'm almost positive he got hurt on that water
Yeah,
slide now,
at
and he
least they
didn't
died.
want to like admit it because he probably loses money because
Yeah,
you can't
probably. Yeah, they could probably. sue
Yeah, and
him
then
or-
so then they like, yo, you got the interview got real awkward, and he hung up on him.
Oh my god.
You said you heard this on the Stugat show with
don't.
Dan Leibert?
They gave Dan Lebitard his own spin-off show.
Oh, really? He got a spin-off show.
Yeah.
But good for him. I mean, he
You
really...
guys will never be good podcasters because you don't know. You just don't understand.
I've got a spiel on Dylan's team here. I'd like to have a chance to go at it.
Okay.
All right.
As long as it's nice. Only
It's nice,
things.
Dylan. It's real nice.
Oh. I feel
Dylan,
like you're lying.
Macho Madness, the Macho Man, the Bad
Yeah.
Man. Here's a guy who did his research. He also maximized his chance of winning a chip by playing in the most amount of leagues possible. I'm not sure if this strategy benefits him by giving him more chances or spreads him out too thin. We will see. That said, this team looks pretty good. Trey Lance had a tough week win.
Tough week win.
Tough week one.
He had 13 carries. He's gonna be fine. For fantasy.
But I see
I
him
haven't
becoming a
been
good fantasy QB with
It
the
was-
running ability
It was the
in a
weather.
Shanahan type scheme. Probably the second best possible in a scheme like that. With another coach I'll talk about later being the best. CMC is a stud. We went over that. Dylan has him in multiple leagues. It's clear why. Whenever he plays, he's scoring big. But that's the caveat. He better not be pulling that stuff he did last year with like a fake injury of a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, you're talking. McCaffrey still had 14 points with like the 6 touches.
It's a little disappointing.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but
I mean, like last year, I had him when he played. He scored like 30 points like every week. It was awesome.
EBA played 2 weeks.
yeah.
He played like I think he played like 6 games.
Yeah, it
What
must
did you
be,
finish last year?
It must be
Like
that
7.
when he got heated,
Not
that
7.
was really
whatever
hurting
is
him
like
last
just out of the
week.
playoff.
Yeah, that's true. He had a shin injury going into last week. That's
I had
limited
so many.
touches
I
for the
crazy
shin
this year.
injury.
It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Hawkinson, CMC.
Well, as much as
Russell
I don't
Wilson,
want do
which that screwed him
Dylan-
and Lockett.
Dylan-
Dylan's also terrible. And Dak also got hurt. My whole team was hurt last year.
do we want to give Nolan's team any love? I mean,
His is kind of
DeAndre's yeah.
His is
okay.
kind
Go
of
a
like
little
hit
more
or
Oh,
miss.
so he's not best.
Well,
not
I'm not.
done.
Listen,
We
I'm-
interrupted his best say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got some good stuff here.
Swift's good.
The Macho Man doubled down on injury-prone RBs with James Conner, the guy who seems to consistently get 1 TD a game, but is in remission for cancer. Congrats to him. But also in remission from getting any yardage.
Jesus.
Hasn't been a run the ball through the tackles guy since the Pittsburgh days. Seems like he's been scared of getting dirty, which isn't good for an RB, but still has nose for the end zone. Wide receivers I like are Debo and Jerry Jeudy, the superstar. Would like to see what happens if Debo is put in that Debo type role. It's been going around the league and even making its way into minor leagues like college ball. This is a playoff potential team, I think, pending injury.
Yeah, I might need a new kicker too, though.
Yeah, Ben, haven't they been talking about at work squeezing you into the Debo role?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Boss is like that. Ben, I think we can use you in a
There's a big meeting last week about all the head cheeses.
I don't know if I'm up for it, but I'd give it a shot. It seems to work out for everybody that does it.
Yeah, but Nolan, it seems like for every good pick he had a bad pick.
How do you feel
Swift,
about?
And then he had Brees Hall, and then he had Steph Diggs, and he had Allen Robinson.
What do you think about Russell? Let's ride Wilson.
I think it'll work out. He
He'll be
still
a
was like
fine
pretty good
fantasy
for finance.
Can we call washed?
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 Washed alert?
On Russell Wilson, he still scored like
Put a
he's
wash
gonna
tag
be
on?
fine.
It didn't look good doing it.
Threw
Doesn't
340 passes.
Yeah, I watched the game.
You know who
Oh,
Also
real,
doesn't
are
win.
you talking real life or?
yeah, I'm just talking real
Oh,
life.
Oh,
like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he's
I,
lost something.
I don't think it's him though. I think that Hackett is a terrible coach.
Yeah, well, I think
the play calling was
ever
like,
since
all
that
over the
injury
place.
last year, though, he has never looked
Yeah.
right since.
Yeah,
so
but
He
ever since I
doesn't, he doesn't
saw-
like nearly as fast.
Ever since I saw Hackett's face.
I'm going hot take here. Wilson,
Oh, that's gonna
That's-
be the
that
thumbnail
career's
shit,
done.
anyways, that bald head.
he's
Oh.
yeah.
Can we do
That Wilson career's over.
side by
Wilson's
side
career
him
is
and Rex
over.
Yeah,
Burkhead?
he's.
Are you talking Rex
It's just a
Burkhead or
steady decline from here on out
I don't think it's over.
for Nolan's
I think
team or Russell?
for Russ.
He's got Swift. I think that's a. I mean, that's.
Yeah,
gonna
well, I
carry
mean,
him.
I don't think his team's terrible, but
Steph Diggs. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but he's got like for
Steph
every good
Diggs,
player
yeah.
he has a bad one.
Name one bad player on his team.
For fantasy, Brees Hall. Allen
Wow.
Robinson,
Definitely-
Wow.
Goddard,
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
Nah, I mean but dude, that quarterback.
DJ Moore has the ick on him for sure.
I don't even know if this is a hot take, but man, I hate that guy so.
You hate DJ Moore.
No, the quarterback.
Sam Darnold.
No, dude, they need to start Sam Darnold.
No,
What do you think about Nick
Baker
Foles on that
definitely
team?
looked
I might
better
like
than
a
Sam
guy like
Darnold.
Nick Foles
Baker-
on that team.
Calling right now, Baker will not finish the year at quarter. He did not look
Yeah,
better.
but
You were lying. He made the one long pass to a wide open receiver. No, within
Yeah, he did
20
he
yards
did what
of
Sam
him.
Darnold could never do.
He only had one rushing touchdown. Sam Darnold was having 2 a game.
I don't think either of those quarterbacks are there next year, nor the head coach.
No, I think that's good.
Darnold will start
Christian
games this
McCaffrey.
year.
Who's the
Darnold will start games this year.
No, I think if they move away from Baker, it'll be Matt Corral. Probably.
Yeah, Matt Corral, the Baker
Bum.
lookalike.
Isn't he hurt?
I don't know.
I think him and Darnold are hurt.
Yeah, Darnold's out for the first 4 weeks at least. I don't know about.
He's probably out for the whole season for being bad.
I mean, I'm not saying he's
Out for the
good.
season.
But
This
Baker
guy's just too bad to play.
He's bad,
We
but
wish he was
Baker
injured.
Mayfield is the worst.
He's not worse.
He gives
Baker is
cancer
not
to
good.
every team he's ever been
I'm
on.
not disputing that. I'm just saying that he's talented.
Has a receiver ever even had a good game with Baker before? Not let alone a season.
I feel like Landry had a couple of good games.
Yeah, Landry was
Good games are okay games.
wide receiver 2. I
He
think,
actually,
for a
like
while.
before Odell
Where
was
DJ Moore was having a couple great games last year to start the year with Darnold.
True.
Yeah, before Odell got there, Landry looked like a stud.
Yeah.
God, I feel like that's wrong. But
I think he was
Alright,
like
wait,
a
we
high-end
only
wide
have
receiver
one.
2.
We only have one game left, right? It's my game.
Did we do Ben's
We
game?
didn't do my game.
Yeah, we did.
We did my game from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying we didn't cover my game from last week yet against Bacon.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to talk about it. I don't care. All I did was just destroy fucking Bacon. Who would have won in most matches?
What do I have? Zach has a bunch of bums at running back, but has Jesus at wide receiver is what I wrote down.
That's true. Very true.
Yeah.
In my write-up, I've mostly talked about how you would fit well into a Shanahan type scheme.
You guys ever you guys think about how it's so crazy it is that Zach got those 2 receivers?
Yeah, have you guys brought that up on the podcast yet?
No.
You would think that
Zach
I
got
had 2
scared to
first
How
bring
round-
did
it
your
up.
draft start
Zach
again?
got scared to bring it up last week. He said he was going to open with it and never said a word about it.
Full shot.
You're a running back guy in the first 2 rounds,
Also,
right,
Devontae
Zach?
Adams, we haven't got to the matchups this week, but he's going to catch like fucking 30 passes this week against the Cardinals. He had a 48% target share or something.
Yeah, something tells me that's coming down a little bit.
Yeah, I think Waller's going to pick up
Did
some
you
of those.
see what the fucking Chiefs did to the Cardinals last week?
Yeah, but Waller's got to be getting healthy by now.
He was healthy last week.
Yeah, but
He's
the
gotta
He
be
was
Chiefs,
getting
never
even
hurt. It was a contract.
the Chiefs are a much better team, too, though.
True. But Derek
Yeah.
Carr has locked into Devontae Adams. He's
Fair.
going to just keep chucking it to him.
Yeah. Too bad he sucks.
I mean, Waller also had like
Better than me.
Waller also had 18 targets week 1 last year, so we have seen this story
Yeah, but
line before.
Devontae Adams is way better than Darren Waller.
Nah. I think
Fair enough.
eventually Derek Carr, the racism is going to come out on him. He's going to start feeding the ball. to
Okay, you got this has
Hunter
been.
Renfrow.
I want to tell you, this has been eating at me for years. But Bacon has the worst team name ever, and he just.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
like
I
this.
do not like the team name.
Me and him are the only ones. I guess me, him, and you and Riley have had continuity for quite a while.
You keep saying that, but Muhlenberg's team has been chicken grease for
Yeah, but he
multiple
hasn't. But he hasn't.
years
But he hasn't
now.
been in the league nearly as long.
Right, but he's probably changed his name the least.
Yeah.
I think hasn't he been? He's probably been chicken grease since day 1.
Yeah.
Since he came back.
Actually, I was Twinkie and the Bear for a while,
That's
and then I
changed.
just changed it to Twinkie
Yeah.
Berries.
I've been
Oh, yeah,
football
nah.
statistics for quite a while.
I've been the madness since year 2. First year I was the salmon ticklers, and
Yeah, Bacon should rebrand just from years of being terrible and having a terrible.
actually he has my 2 least favorite name. Well, Matt changes his name once a week, so
That
it's
being
hard
said,
to keep up with
I don't think
him.
Bacon's team's all that bad.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say the Gibson thing is looking pretty nice
Yeah.
until the shot victim comes back.
He's already practicing. Did you see that? He was
Is
already
he?
running
Oh,
through
really?
the fucking ladder drills.
Yeah, and then they can send Gibson back to special teams.
Did they put?
Special ed.
Did Robinson? Did he get put on the IR or the pup or anything though?
I don't
Or
think
can
so.
he come back and
I don't think he got.
can
put
he
on
come
IR.
back at any time?
I think
Well,
he
the
can come
thing
back
is,
at
they
any time.
they can't put him on IR.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Has to go
Because it wasn't a
pup.
football injury, so they can't put him on IR.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the pup, but still, he'd be on the pup.
Yeah. I don't even think he's on the pup though.
The physically unable to perform list.
Oh yeah, he is on the pup. He's on the pup.
Okay, so he's out for the first 4 weeks. Then.
Yeah.
What else is about?
Saying he might come back week 5.
Let's
For
see.
Bacon's team, I put this team on the last page of my notes. With the current controversy, I will not be speaking about this coach or team. Only if this guy still owes me $25 from running my bike and bending my back tire, then somehow saying it's my fault. Also, he's my matchup for week 2. Definitely be a close game, but I hope to defend the honor of Matt's children and also be doing my best to embarrass this guy.
I think he's gonna beat your ass.
Dude, Zach, you've been home for 1 hour and you've spilled 2 drinks already.
He's spilling 2 drinks in Dylan's
You
house.
were spilling shit all over my house.
Yeah.
Spilling 2 drinks in the house that Dylan built.
Bacon would have won like all but one other match.
Was he a big scorer last
Yeah,
week?
he had like 120.
I think if I can avoid 2 goose eggs this weekend, I might have a better shot.
Oh, yeah, look at
It's
that.
not bad, but he already had Travis Kelce. Didn't have that good of games.
Yeah, Bacon would have won against everybody,
but me
but
and you. Right? And Matt.
and Gator too.
Oh, so
Gator
about
had a
half the
About half.
league.
But still, that's like he's in
That
the
was
top
like
half.
you saying me
forgot that.
and
Yeah.
2 changed the name,
was-
and then you listed off 3 more people
I was
after
thinking.
that.
I forgot about Matt. Last. I didn't realize Gator scored that much
Well, they actually would have beat Matt Rush.
either. Oh, so yeah,
Just
so
barely. By
just-
0.1 point.
So he's in the top 4.
I don't
All
know, by
right, so let's say
0.04.
Bacon's matchup is against the current champion and
Yeah, we
trophy
gotta get
holder,
to that.
correct?
We gotta get to this week.
No, his matchup was against Zach.
No, but this week. This week is matchup.
Yeah, well, did you have a write-up for Zach you wanted to share?
Zach's right up. I think I mostly went through it.
Do you have a essay for Zach?
I do.
You went through most of it already?
I think I went through most of it. Let me just check.
All right,
We're
well.
just talking about how good my team is.
I said, yeah, most of Zach's write-up is about how effective he would be in a Shanahan type scheme.
It's very true. You see me throw that football into that.
Well, I really
Into
thought
that
your
disc golf
your
thing.
Ben essays were going to be a little different than what they end up being.
You can read them later. I think I had to fill them into the conversation.
I was just kind of expecting a bunch of mean words from everybody.
I'm
but
not a mean guy.
You
dude.
just busted
Yeah,
it down.
racial
You went
slurs.
pretty analytics wise on just info and.
I don't know,
That's
I
how you
saw-
win the league, Dylan. You got to be sharp.
He must have.
We're
had
trying to
change
run a
of heart,
podcast here, Ben.
He must have had a change of heart because I saw his screen earlier and there was a lot of racial
Oh.
slurs.
Oh, so he realized this is a clean podcast.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to be the first one to break the ice.
It's,
I was hoping
this
you would
is
lead it
not-
off
We're
with
not
one.
gonna do.
what do you got for the matchups this week?
Well, no, hold on. I want to talk about some waiver wire things that happened because there's some crazy stuff happened on the waiver wire this week.
Was there?
Yeah.
I don't think there was.
Jerry the Bag blew my mind with a couple
But he
moves.
kind of had to do that with the whole Najee.
He blew the
But-
whole thing up.
What was the?
Oh yeah, but then didn't he spend a shit ton on a defense or something?
Yeah,
no, that
that
was
was somebody
Bacon.
else.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he spent $30 on Devin Duvernay.
Yeah.
No, but listen to this. So,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
wide
about
receiver
that.
3.
and he spent 20
And
on
he
the
spent
Warren
20 on
guy.
Jalen
Yeah,
Warren.
but
Who I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, that's the backup for Najee.
But the thing with that is Najee is going to end up playing this week, and the guy he dropped, Mark Ingram, is going to be the starter this week.
Yeah, that's-
So he went. It just
Yeah, but Mark
complete-
Ingram's not good though.
What was he? The 2 weeks he played last year without Kamara, though, he's like scored over 18 both games.
Oh no way, I didn't know that. Maybe he will be good then. I might have to
Really?
play him
Wasn't
over
he
my
on-
trash running backs.
He wasn't on Baltimore last year?
I thought he got
No, he
picked
was
up or
there.
traded there at some point.
He was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
He got cut and picked up.
He
Then
was-
he got hurt too.
I might have to make a
Was
waiver
he in
wire acquisition
Houston
here live
for
on
a
the
second?
podcast.
Maybe I think
He
he was
wasn't
on.
on a transition team between
I don't know.
Baltimore and
We need a
because he was
like a
starting somewhere.
audio engineer / research department for
Yeah, I
this
think
podcast.
I'm gonna make a live waiver wire pickup here and pick up Mark Ingram and drop Tyler Algier.
But I just talk you into picking up Mark Ingram.
Yeah, in case
Big
you
You were
mistake.
literally just shitting on him
Yeah.
20 seconds
Are you
ago.
saying
I mean,
Tyler
It's
Algier?
desperate times when you got David Montgomery.
Well then,
Yeah, he was on the Texans for a little stint.
okay. For some reason, my notes I have Matt picked up Damian Lillard for $21, but I'm sure I miswrote something here.
No, that's
Hilliard.
accurate.
Oh,
Hilliard.
Dontre Hilliard.
Yeah, he
For
spent
20,
like
that seemed a bit pricey to me as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
In fact, all three of these numbers seem astronomically
I
high.
can't believe
I'm not sure why
I
people
can't
are
believe
spending-
how low Curtis Samuel went for because like I had a bid of like $35 on him
Well, that's the crazy part. We had a bunch of backup running backs that probably aren't playing this week go for much higher
25%
than
of
Yeah, I
a
was pretty
for
amazed
sure
that I got-
starter
Yeah,
I
wide
got Curtis
receiver.
Samuel for $8.
Yeah.
I think I got Kyle Phillips for
I
free.
picked him up at Dynasty.
And then the one that really takes the cake out of over Jerry the Bag is Jared Bacon for $21. Got the Pittsburgh Steelers
Yeah,
defense.
that was
after
a really
TJ Watt
interesting
picked up.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting play. We'll see who
That
fills in the
seems-
hole
It
there.
was a really interesting one. I meant to go look at that on the computer so you can see like what everyone else's bids were.
Yeah,
you
nobody
know?
bid on the Steelers.
And
There's no
I guarantee nobody bid.
I didn't. Yeah, well,
I had the Chargers
when I saw the
defense,
$21
I didn't
thing, I just assumed it was Matt Albert who did it
Yeah.
because I've seen Matt do that in the
I don't
past
know why you
blow all
ever
his
did
fab
that
week
much.
one.
on defense.
Throw
Yeah,
a couple bucks on him.
Yeah.
yeah.
21.
Probably would have been a safer bet.
No.
Throw
Nobody's
like a
gonna-
curveball,
throw, like-
do like $3
Yeah,
or something.
even like if you really want them, go like 9.
6 or 7, honestly. I mean, I feel like 5 is like.
Well, I guess you
But-
gotta give it. Bacon got his guy.
Yeah.
He got his guy.
And you guys are saying this guy's gonna beat me week 2?
I don't know. Do we really want to get into? Are we breaking down week 2 now?
There
Yeah,
was
we're
already.
down
Anything
week
else we
two.
need?
We're
I don't
at.
think there was much more on the way.
Did
We're
we
at
not already
45.
break down week 2?
I don't really have- oh, well, I did the-
another waiver claim for
That
a
was the order we
quarterback.
went.
Yeah, he's already had 3 waivers for quarterbacks.
Yeah, who does he have at quarterback now?
Derek
It's
Carr.
Derek Carr.
Oh, that's a good match.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's better than Dak.
I mean, he doesn't have any wide receivers. So.
No, he wins 0 RB and has. And
Oh,
also
okay.
Gabe Davis is hurt.
Dude, I had a pretty bad waiver screw up this week too, though.
Yeah, with the Everett thing.
I picked up Everett and then I dropped him game day. And,
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, and
seeing
then
that.
he ended up being really good, and then I felt real sad about
I
that.
remember seeing that on the Wednesday waivers. I'm like, wow, Dylan got Gerald Everett for nothing.
For free,
I
yeah.
was like, I can't believe nobody else bid on Gerald Everett.
I wish
And then
I would
he
have
dropped
picked
him.
him up.
And
I thought Kittle was going to play this week, but it's like.
Dylan, you're floundering the tight end situation like you floundered the fish.
Yeah, well,
today.
I got
Live
Tanya. I
news
got
on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah. Kamara's out, and I just picked Mark Ingram.
Fuck!
That actually is screwing me in a couple leagues. Yeah, not great. Oh,
That
breaking
screws me the
news.
most.
Wow.
in this league.
Picked him up seconds ago, and
Hey,
he's out.
make sure you put like a breaking news thing in our podcast
Oh,
when you
yeah, and
edit
also
it.
breaking news, Alan Lazard's going to play.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, maybe I'll play him for Alvin Kamara.
That's probably a good move.
I have so many good players on my dynasty team that I can just put everyone in and out.
True.
It's just a rib injury.
All right, well, let's check out. So go to week 2 here. All right, we'll go through the matchups real quick.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna just.
What do you think the best matchup this week is?
Probably me and Lincoln.
Yeah, the best team versus Zach. It should be interesting.
Yeah.
I think that'll
That's
be
gonna be a
just,
true measuring stick game for me.
What do we
Yeah,
got?
really see where you're at.
I don't think any of the matchups are all that exciting.
Gator Twinkie Bears, that could be a good matchup.
Yeah, that's probably That's probably the game.
That's
of
probably
week.
the
Yeah.
game of the week.
Well, I'm doing this podcast kind of late. Some players have already played in that one.
Yeah.
Gators off to a pretty nice
There
start.
he is.
Mike Williams went off a little
He
bit.
is a,
Both
Mahomes
these
didn't
teams
do
could
much.
be,
yeah, at least Mahomes had a pretty tame game.
Yeah.
That's good.
both teams
Eckler
could
didn't do
blow up.
super great though, so that's not great. Also, don't have Pittman.
Yeah, you could be in a little trouble now.
I need hope for good Curtis.
Well, you're gonna need
Samuel game
back-to-back Curtis Samuel games. I don't.
Nobody's
That's
mentioned
hard
it
to
yet.
trust still, though.
now. Against Detroit though.
Yeah, I thought they were real bad against running backs, though. Oh, didn't he get like 6 carries or something in that game?
Who?
Curtis Samuel.
Oh yeah, they were.
He got a ton of run. Yeah, he
4
got a ton of
carries for
handoffs.
17.
They were using him in the
He has
Ben
been kind of a-
Debo / role.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gosh, can you imagine that? You as QB in a Shanahan type system, and then me as
Which everybody
The
keeps
Debo
saying
type
they're,
role.
they're using Curtis Samuel in the Debo role, but like he was literally doing that before Debo did it like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're saying it's the Curtis Samuel type role?
Well,
You're
that's
coming
been
out
a
on this
thing- It's
podcast?
been a thing for like years.
It's,
They use like fucking
What's
his
that?
name in it?
The Rams guy.
Yeah, Taven Austin.
Cooper Cup.
They used what's his name? The guy that got 1 million concussions. Percy Harvin.
Mm.
Just like that too.
Yeah,
It's been a
Percy
big
Harvin
one.
was amazing for
Yeah.
a couple, like 2
Yeah, he
years,
just kept
was it?
Getting concussions
Yeah.
over and over again.
Yeah, he was. He was like the best fantasy receiver.
And also, like, people kind of forgot that Curtis, or what's his name, Cordell Patterson was also like a receiver before like last year.
He was like a special teams guy.
Oh, Matt has Cordell. Matt has Cordell in the lineup this week.
Speaking of Matt, the stars kind of aligned this week.
Oh, and he got Henderson in there now too.
We've got a Matt versus Matt matchup.
I'm checking that out right now. Yeah, this is actually one of the most. I think this is the most interesting matchup.
Just
with Bourbon Meyer.
I think that's Matt Lash.
That's Matt
Matt Lash.
Sure.
Oh,
Let's see, Matt. I like it. Matt starts too this week.
that's a good name, bro. I like that name. I just man,
It's tough to remember who that is.
very forgettable. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Matt starts this week. I think this. Got good potential.
You think Brandon Cooks is the wide receiver 1 on that team still?
Yes,
Uh,
definitely.
No,
God, I had
probably-
so much hope for Nico Collins and.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks has just always been good.
Maybe
Yeah.
one day. But
He's
I
just
think
always
that's
good. He's
good.
actually surprisingly young too. He's only like 28 years old. It seems like he should be like 34.
He is,
What
it
team
does
did
seem
he
like he's
play
been
on
playing for a
before?
while. He's played for a lot of
Yeah.
teams.
Did he play for the
He was-
Patriots?
He was on the Saints for a long time. Then he went to the Patriots. Then he went to the Rams.
We get. What about
He's been
Kyle
around.
Pitts? Do you think Kyle Pitts finally?
Yeah, it's gonna be a bounce back week for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of hoping against it, honestly.
That Kyle Pitts man over there.
Just because Matt reached on him.
I have
When did you get him?
confidence in a long week.
Third round,
I
maybe.
think you took
Fourth
him in the
round?
first.
Third round.
Third round.
Yeah, because he was afraid I was gonna take him.
Were you going to take him?
Probably not because I went receiver.
Let's talk about the guaranteed win of the week, though. Here, Macho Madness versus Jerry the Bag.
Yeah, I think you'll probably win. Like I said, I think Jerry definitely has the worst team.
It'll
Yeah.
have to be a total disaster for me to lose.
You got a good start with Josh Palmer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a nice,
That would probably
that
be
was a
your-
sneaky play.
he was late. I put him in late too.
Yeah, that was a good call. You're benching Hunt though, huh?
That's what I kind of decided to. I
Wow.
put Palmer in over Hunt last second.
After
there.
the week Hunt had last week,
I
he
know.
had 20 points.
Well, I mean, I could still see me possibly taking Judy out and put Hunt in, but I think Hunt's got to ride the bench right now.
Wake him up a
Yeah,
little bit.
I think I'd
I'd
play
be
Hunt.
okay. No, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, but who are you gonna
I'd
play?
I'd play Hunt. Though.
Who am I gonna take over
I'd
over
play
Judy?
Over Judy, yeah.
Really?
Houston's got a surprisingly good secondary, actually.
Take off that bum
think-
CMC.
I don't know. I'm an avid
Call my
Judy.
shot.
I'm an avid Judy hater. I think I'd keep Judy in there though.
He did score me a nice 20 points last week.
Yeah, but it was mostly off like one broken play though.
It was like a 40-yard touchdown.
I think it was even longer than that, wasn't it? It was like a 60-yard
I
touchdown.
think it was like a 40-yard touchdown.
I thought I got all the bonuses from Wilson.
You're
Bonus
saying
is-
this is the blowout of
Bonus
the
is
week,
50
Dylan?
plus, so it was over 50.
Was it?
You're calling this the blowout of the week?
I didn't. No, I'm not calling it. it's a guaranteed win of the week.
That's crazy because I think that I'm calling this as my upset of
The
the week.
upset of the week.
Yeah.
Wow, no
The
love
Chicken
for
grease.
no
Chicken
love
grease.
for the madness.
Gonna grease his way in.
Well, yeah,
The
madness already got us
surprise upsets of the weeks.
I mean,
I'm gonna call my surprise upset of the week is Matt beating Matt Lash.
I think
What team does Matt Lash have?
Bourbon Wire.
Matt
I don't want to
beating
get
Matt
into the
Lash.
weeds too much here on how we're doing the podcast while we're doing the podcast, but since me and you are the ones who are on every week, that
Yeah.
probably should be one of our bits, picking an upset.
Yeah, that's my upset.
That can be
Yeah.
yeah. I like to do the hot takes, and then I guess our guest host can pick an upset if they
my
want.
upset of the week's Matt Albert. beating
Yeah, that's
Matt
cool.
Lash.
Just take the thing I did and make it your own.
No, that was.
No, you took chicken grease, I thought.
Upset of the week, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but you're not here next week.
You don't know that.
Okay,
You might
fair
call
enough.
it, you never know.
Dylan, can I move in?
Yeah, you have to get your own basement.
Uh-oh.
I'll just use this one.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I think my upset of the week is going to be Pittsburgh Steelers against Stuttgart.
That's
Is that
it.
a- is that
You're
an
dead
upset, though?
wrong.
Is that
I
like-
wouldn't
I
call
feel
that an upset.
I feel like those guys would be decently.
Oh my God, half of Ben's team has already played.
Oh, he's
Half my
fake.
team is also the other half's out, like Alvin Kamara.
I hate that. Just like on
that when people
when
get
you
hurt.
have too many players in the
that's
Thursday
true.
game, that makes me so nervous.
That's true. You without Kamara now, you're not. Now I'll take you.
Wanna
take
talk-
you
hey.
outside.
Ben, well done with starting the running back in the flex
Yeah,
position
Ben.
there.
Ben, live on the air. Who are you gonna
Wow.
play over?
Oh,
Clyde in the
Ben.
flex.
No, Ben, what have
Putting
you
the
done?
Put Clyde in the
Thursday night guy in
flex.
the flex.
Ben,
Wow.
Listen,
the
guys.
defending
This guy.
champion, and you fucked yourself so
Defending
bad.
champ.
Looks like
Listen,
Cam
making a
Akers is
rookie
going. Oh,
move.
he's got Burkhead.
You could have put Elijah Moore in there.
Listen, I got confident in my guys.
Now you have to play a running back. You have to play Rex Burkhead
You have to,
now.
no, he could do Cam Akers again.
Yeah. Listen, you guys.
Wait, Ben,
I've read
here,
the
let's
reports
work
on-
out a trade here live. We need a spot start. I'll trade you Mark Ingram for Elijah Moore.
Mark Ingram.
No,
Elijah Moore.
we never
Burkhead.
fixed the thing. The trade will
Oh.
not go through in time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Well,
You guys act.
Wow, so we should probably fix that in the league,
Ben,
huh?
Ben is blushing so hard.
Yeah.
His beat red.
Why didn't
Yeah.
we fix that? Once no one realized it was a thing.
He said he was gonna. I think. We were like, I remember I was sitting over
Yeah.
on that couch talking to him. And he said, "You know
He's
what?
like,
I should
"Oh,
probably
didn't-"
change
He's
that."
like, oh yeah, I should probably change that.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think he
Yeah,
didn't know
Nolan,
it
if
was
you
a
listen
thing.
to this,
I know,
change.
I know the commissioner of the NGP league would go and change it that like very minute.
Is the report actually out that Alvin Kamara is
Yeah,
out?
he's out.
It hasn't
Breaking
shown up
news.
here yet, though.
Breaking news live on the podcast.
Yeah, he's out.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's get. Speaking of Nolan, let's check out his matchup here. He's got.
Still says he's listed as questionable.
This might. Can we call this the boring matchup of the week? The
Yeah,
most
No,
boring.
the report was
That's definitely the most boring.
that he's expected not to play.
Probably just a sneak attack.
I'm not real excited about anyone on either of these teams yet. They're all fairly solid plays. Checking the.
What?
I had a perfect transition talking about Nolan to get into Nolan's matchup there, but then you guys ruined it with your jibber jabber about who knows what.
I was making a move,
I can't believe.
Wait,
we did
wait.
that.
putting Cam Akers in.
Big news. Nolan changed it. Trade period. Trade.
Oh, he
review
did
period.
change it. Well,
No
Nolan, we owe you an
trade
apology
Oh,
live
Ben,
on
let's
air.
get this trade done then. You want Mark Ingram?
Oh, I think we all need to apologize to Nolan. We were just ripping on him. Nolan, well, I'm
Hey,
sorry
come on.
at least.
Ben, wouldn't you rather have Mark Ingram to start in that spot this week?
No. I got my guy, Scam Akers.
With this
All
three
right,
carries.
well.
Mark Ingram even had more carries than that last
All right, I guess that proves that this matchup is extremely boring. We're going to skip it, I guess, and talk about the stupid trade instead.
I'm not making a trade.
And speaking
Looks like
about...
Ben's going 0-2. He won't go after
Listen,
that.
if I almost won with one goose egg, I can definitely win with or two goose eggs. I can definitely win with
I
one
think you
goose
should
egg.
just abstain from
Mm.
filling that spot out.
I don't know. You might.
Abstain. He's
Yeah.
still questionable. He's
Cam
not a
Akers
guarantee-
could get you negative points. He almost did last week.
Cam
It
Akers.
might be a more positive move to keep him out.
It was an attitude issue with
Ooh.
Cam Akers.
You still have faith in Cole Kmet, but you're not playing him.
Yeah, man.
Just he's got to ride the bench 1 week.
This just turned into
See where he's
therapy
at.
session for Ben.
Man, I can't believe you did this and played Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the
Listen,
Oh.
That
I
is
thought it was a
amateur
guaranteed.
as it
I
gets.
thought it was a guaranteed play with Alvin Kamara.
You,
It
never,
just-
you
it
never risk it. You never risk it.
It just made so much sense to start his flex guy on Thursday.
I have Jefferson in the flex right now. He's obviously not my flex.
Sure he is.
You gotta, just in case. You never know.
That man can do whatever he wants.
This is
Don't tell him how
the
to.
classic Zach trying to force somebody into a trade.
Don't tell him how to run
No,
his
I'm
fantasy
saying,
team.
I'm just saying you gotta go with the later games. You gotta put them in the flex in case.
Hey,
something happens.
who are you talking to right now? You talking to the guy who won the league last year? Because I think I'm talking to the guy who got 7th place last year.
Wow. Wow.
It's supposed to be a fantasy guy, huh?
Ben's got it. Ben does have a Fish and Frank shirt.
I am currently wearing a Fish and Frank
Zach,
shirt.
where's your Fish and Frank shirt?
And
Ben-
Frank's
Ben-
as in
Ben is
plural,
still yet to
not the
beat-
possessive.
Ben is still yet to beat me in this league. I swept him last
Sick, man.
Wow.
year.
I won the one game that mattered.
Well,
Yeah,
just-
no. It was.
You infected
Yeah.
the Vikings.
It was gifted to you.
I had,
You should
I
write
had
a letter
more-
to Kirk
I
Cousins.
had more points than the other guy in the game
Ben,
that
you
mattered.
should could buy a Kirk Cousins jersey.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins won you a championship.
You still talking about this, Dylan?
Yeah, I'll never forget it.
Do you have more deep-seated hatred for Kirk Cousins than I have for Michael Crabtree? Do you think?
It's got to be about the same. I think it's fair to say they both cost us a championship.
I literally put a picture of Michael Crabtree on my toilet because I was so pissed off on him, and I just wanted to shit on him for an entire year.
Yeah, I don't touch toilets like that, so yeah, nah.
How do you touch your toilet?
No, I printed out a picture of Michael Crabtree and I taped it on my toilet.
Yeah, I don't touch toilets.
It seems like that would get kind of soggy and.
Did it get
No, it was
soggy?
like on the back of the toilet.
Oh, so your hero then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you kiss it?
Just like he just put him where he
Making out with Michael Crabtree?
Yeah, while you're taking a
on
whiz?
on a toilet.
You can say it. He's a handsome man. I know how you feel.
Michael Crabtree? He's not that handsome.
Can't actually picture. What do you? How many NFL guys can you actually picture what they look like though?
Yeah, but they all have helmets on when I picture them.
That's what I mean.
That's what they look like.
I did see
That's
somebody
the real
talking
guy.
about that this week.
Like if I saw
It's
Justin
like a-
Jefferson in a store, I would not know. I'm looking at Justin.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's
just
like-
dressed in normal
that's like
people
why
clothes.
when you see them on a
I think they wear that
commercial
stuff
or
all the
whatever,
time.
they're always wearing the jersey.
Yeah,
because you're
but,
not gonna
you know,
recognize them.
But then
Who's this guy
NBA
walking
guys,
around?
you don't have that problem with. You know,
No, it's
who would be someone of Justin Jefferson's caliber that's an NBA player?
I think I would recognize more football players than
I don't know.
any other.
That's the thing
game
is the
sport.
like
quarter-
James Harden or
Yeah.
something. You would
yeah,
know.
but he's
Hey,
got
that's.
the beard though.
Yeah, like you would recognize
I'm
Ryan
sure
Fitzpatrick.
Justin Jefferson has a distinct feature we know if you ever got to actually look at
I know what
him.
players
He's-
look
he
like.
walks around doing the gritty.
Yeah, like just
But,
gritties everywhere he
No, I
goes.
did see somebody. I forget where it was at, but I seen somebody talking about that. Like, it's like if is the reason like nobody talks about Davis Mills because he's ugly. If he was like if he didn't have that long of a neck, would people talk about him more as like this good quarterback?
You think does Davis Mills have a deep voice?
I don't know.
I
know
imagine
nothing
him
about
having a very
other than
deep
his
voice.
giantly long neck.
Either like a
Man,
deep
Davis
Well,
voice
I
Mills
think
is
I
such
think
a
there's something
boring
about the
quarterback.
longer your neck is in general, the
literally-
deeper your
He was
voice
literally
is.
probably the
Dustin
best of the
Cheney,
rookie
long
QBs.
neck.
Big neck, yeah. That's,
Yeah,
And nobody
Just nobody
talks about
cares.
him as if he's
because
good.
he's on the Texans.
It's because he's
Texans
got a
are just
long
suck.
neck and people think he looks like a freak. They don't want to look
Well,
at
it's
him.
because the Texans are terrible.
I just don't
too,
think
I
anybody
would
wants to
say,
talk about
yeah.
I know, but like the Jaguars were just as terrible last year.
Yeah,
People
and Trevor
talk about
Lawrence
Trevor.
was also.
Yeah, the
Complete
first overall
trash.
pick. There's a
He's
little-
kind of got a weird neck too, but that might just
Not
be
like
the hair.
Davis Mills. Davis Mills has like a small head and like a thick.
Yeah, but
long
if
neck.
they had the same haircut,
All right,
Davis
good one.
Mills would still look weird.
If you saw Aaron Jones in public, would you have any clue
Yeah, probably.
you're seeing Aaron
You-
Jones?
I mean, he looked like the same as other guys.
I would
that
have
lives in
no
Nolan's-
idea. I would have no idea. I'm looking at Aaron Jones.
He looked like the rest of the guys that live in Nolan's neighborhood.
Yeah, they all look like very.
I don't know. Is this, no, this
No
is
one
not.
always.
This is not a
no one does
racist
always
thing. Like,
seem very same.
let's go. Well, there's. If you saw Rex Burkhead
I
in the
would-
store, would you know it's Rex Burkhead?
Yeah, but would you know like?
I would not know it's Rex Burkhead. I don't think.
See, the
it's.
thing is, like the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks, like I can picture how they look a lot more than other players.
Ben, you're going Cam
Yeah.
Akers over Rex Burkhead.
Like,
I might
Well,
have
let's
been-
see,
I don't know.
Because
We
you
have plenty of
see
time
it,
until
but
the
you
game
see-
starts.
Yeah, you
just
see him so much
quarterbacks
more.
look
Let's
more.
go.
Just wanna
like
see how that
interviews
feels.
and stuff. You know, you see a lot of.
If you saw Justin Fields in the store, would you know it's Justin Fields?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I can't even picture his face in my head
I can
right
see
now.
him.
I can. I don't know. I guess
He
I'm
looks like
more
a
obsessed
frog.
with players. And, yeah.
Let me look at a picture of Justin Fields.
Give me another quarterback here.
That
Russell Wilson,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would know.
Justin Herbert.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Just so we
Patrick
didn't talk
Mahomes.
about this last
Yes.
week.
All right, give
Me
me a
and
guy
Riley-
who's
me and
not a
Riley
top
talked about it
five.
the other day. Did you see the?
We're playing
the
an awesome
video-
game. Why you got to interrupt
yeah, but
us
did
like
you?
that?
But no.
But did you see this video?
No, did you see the video of Russell Wilson practicing slapping hands with
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
fans?
he's a freak.
It's-
Yeah, he's just.
Look at me, Louie. I've never seen a more look at me, Louie than this
Would
man.
you recognize-
Shaking hands.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like my
he sees
arch
him in his- he
nemesis.
sees him in
He's
his-
also
my
in commercials,
nightmares.
Too, though.
Zach
Yeah.
Wilson.
When you recognize Gardner Minshew,
Yes. Zach Wilson, I would not.
I would. Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Jalen Hurts.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's as close as I could get to.
Yeah.
I think I
That could
would,
just
but
be like
maybe
a guy.
not.
What about Geno Smith?
I
No.
don't think I've ever.
Well,
actually
I'm
seen
starting.
Definitely wouldn't.
I actually think I would get Geno. I'm pretty sure I would.
I would not get Geno.
Geno's
That would be
He's
one
got a
of
very
the-
distinctive
He's
face.
got
Yeah.
like a thin mustache.
He's got like a really just thin face in
Geno
general.
Smith looks like, and his name, he looks like an old jazz musician. He looks like you'd see him playing saxophone.
Yeah, yeah.
That
He's got
really
like that thin
resonated.
mustache.
I can see that.
Hey, like a top hat, and he's like playing the saxophone, like a blues group.
Old school, yeah.
Geno also sounds.
He does
like
give
a
off,
name,
yeah. He
so
gives
we
off
would
an
do that.
old school musician's vibe for
Yeah.
sure.
What?
Give me another quarterback. See if I can get one. Come on, I'm running out. I
Another
can't.
quarterback?
Yeah.
How about Mac
Trey
Jones?
Lance.
No way. I could not get Mac Jones.
Mac Jones looks like everybody.
I could
I
get
could
Trey
get-
Lance. Yeah, I could get Trey Lance.
Are we gonna do all the quarterbacks? Do we want to do all the quarterbacks?
Give me a backup quarterback.
Does anybody know?
Cooper
No,
Rush.
no chance.
Cooper Rush. That-
No chance.
Nick Foles?
Yeah, Big Dick Nick. Yeah, everyone can get Big Dick Nick.
Probably Andy Dalton.
Yeah. Not too many redheads in the NFL.
He was also
Taysom
used
Hill.
to start.
I don't. Maybe. I think I'd have to
No.
probably stare for a few seconds, but I think I could get Taysom
Yeah, I
Hill.
wouldn't get
He's
Taysom Hill.
a tight end.
He's still a quarterback.
He played
He's
quarterback at
labeled
one
as tight
point.
end in fantasy.
He played quarterback.
Fantasy
if
podcast.
Tannehill and or not Tannehill. Yeah,
Well, here's
you get
some-
Tannehill.
All right. Was anyone got any last thoughts? Let's end this podcast. Anyone got any last thoughts tonight?
Betting segment?
The betting segment.
I'll get some bets I like for the week.
Dude, we're over an hour at this point.
All right, my big bet of the weekend.
all right.
I think this is just pretty classic.
Wait, what are you betting on? Matchups or actual games?
Games.
Okay. We going money line? What are you
Here's
doing
some
here?
games I like: Bucks Saints, Browns Jets,
We just like the games. Tell us about what do you like?
Bengals Cowboys,
Wait, you're gonna bet
49ers
Cowboys?
Seahawks, Rams Falcons, Cardinals Raiders.
So
What I like the
about,
most?
about half the games.
He
I
might
like a
listen to
parlay
Wow.
of all of them.
Money line or spread?
Money line only spread. I'm taking the Cardinals spread plus 5 points. I like that. I think a lot
You're
of
betting for the Cardinals to beat the Raiders?
yeah.
You heard it first from our expert
I disagree.
gambling
plus 5
analysis
points, though.
from Ben the Cat.
We'll see who's making money this weekend.
The game's gonna have a ridiculous.
Oh wait, so wait, Cardinals. What was it? Cardinal dogs.
Yeah. You know the Lions are favorites for the first time since 2020 this week against the Commanders.
All right, that's a wrap, folks. Let's get this over. We're not talking about the Lions.
Their dicks are huge.